Boker Tov. I wouldn't say that's the extent of my Hebrew, but that's probably the extent of what you're about to hear. It's wonderful to be here celebrating today. The Future Scientists Center is a big piece of what we do at the Maimonides Fund. And while we love all of our children equally, it is one of the programs of which we are the most proud. Seeing you all here together today, from Alpha, Odyssea, Idea, and the Israel science teams brings us joy and pride. But the center is also an outlier in some ways. Much of our work is concerned with promoting Jewish education and identity both in North America and in Israel. On the surface, Future Scientists Center might seem irrelevant to that mission, but I'd like to tell you why that's not the case. As you may know, the Maimonides Fund is named for the great Jewish sage Maimonides, or the Rambam, as President Herzog mentioned, who lived in the 12th century and whose books are still being studied and considered authoritative today. But the Rambam was not only a tremendous Torah scholar, he was an influential doctor and philosopher, a student of science and the humanities, who brought together his secular knowledge to bear on his Jewish teaching. Rambam lived 5 centuries before the advent of the scientific method, but true to the spirit of scientific inquiry, he believed that truth should be accepted regardless of the source, and that a Judaism informed by the best ideas from the outside world would be stronger. So too we believe, and we have seen, that the Jewish state, Israel, is made stronger by inculcating the best ideas from our religious tradition, yes, but also from science, technology, humanities, law, and others. Ideas come from people, and helping its people achieve their potential is good for the present and the future of the country. And that's where all of you in this room come in. In philanthropy, we like to talk a lot about impact, what impact a program is having on an organization around the world. How do we know it's making the change that we want to see? For us, watching all of you, the change is obvious. We see the impact of this program every day. The change it's making in each of your lives, opening up new opportunities to fulfill your immense potential, to explore new horizons, and to use your gifts to make your impact on the world. You may find you're working harder than you have ever worked before, and that's a good thing. Achieving important things is often hard, and stretching yourself is the only way to find out what you're capable of doing. We see the impact of your research. It may be hard to imagine while you're slogging away in the lab or buried in the stacks of the library that the work you're doing now and the work you'll do in the future matters. Alumni of the center, as you just saw, have had papers published in prestigious journals, created breakthroughs in medical research and treatments, advanced technologies that contribute to the defense of the country, and had so many other accomplishments that make a difference to people's lives. And finally, we see the impact the center is making and will be making in creating a community of exceptional young people. Our hope is that your experience in whichever program you're in will give you the tools to tackle big challenges. And while change requires a champion, true change requires a team, a network of peers to draw on and collaborate with. Sometimes, as we've recently seen, the future of this small state feels insecure and uncertain. What will the years to come bring? But looking around this hall at each of you, I have confidence that the best years for Israel lay ahead of us, and that each of you will help bring about that bright future. Toda rabah.